Here he is in Mad Dog, Trojan Thunder Solo, Jive. Including this T-28, the team we call Trojan Thunder. Jive is originally from Lancaster, Missouri. Jive's first introduction to aviation was when he was 10 years old and his dad took him to a county fair. And he went for a ride in a little Cessna. And what he remembers most is when he looked down below, the cars looked like little ants moving along the road. When he was 11, he was much like a lot of you out here today. He saw the United States Air Force Thunder fly for the very first time. And he knew right then he wanted to be not just a pilot, but a fighter pilot. So he worked hard in school, got an afternoon job cleaning airplanes at the local airport and mowing grass because it was a grass strip. He made the money to take his flying lessons, and at the age of 16, he went out to solo the aircraft, but not before his mom took him to the Department of Motor Vehicle to get his driver's license. And guess what? Jive lumped that driver's license test. He could not barrel apart. That's okay, because guess what? His mom said, get back in this car, we're going to the airport. You are going to achieve something even bigger today. And sure enough, Jive went to the airport and soloed for the very first time. And since then, well, he hasn't left the sky unless he absolutely has to. Now, after graduating from high school, he got into college. Pilot training program. Graduated from there, he was here as a charter pilot in New Orleans, Louisiana. But he met a gentleman there who said, you know, if you really want to go to the airlines or even the Air Force, you've got to get your college degree. And that's when he went to the University of Louisiana at Thoreau to get that college degree. And sure enough, the Air Force came a knocking because he had already 4,400 hours of flight time. And they're like, come on in, let's get you in that pilot training program. And that's exactly what John did. The former Reese Air Force Base in Lubbock, Texas. Now he managed to, again, the big thing about Jive is he studied hard. He graduated at the very tip top of his class, and he was given the opportunity to fly whatever he wanted. And he said, you know that F-15C Eagle, that new aircraft, because back then it was new, that's what I want to fly. And sure enough, for 21 years of a 23-year career, Jive flew the mighty Eagle. Jive amassed over 3,400 hours of FCC time, and in 1991 he graduated from the United States Air Force Fighter Weapons School at Ellis Air Force Base in Nevada. His final assignment in the Air Force was the commander of the 82nd Aerial Practice Flight. That's where he started his airshow career, flying the F-4 Phantom as part of the United States Heritage Flight Program. Now, upon his retirement in 2006, Jive received his civilian type rating celebration from 1949 through 1957. They're all single-engine 1,425 horsepower. Will sound very familiar to you, and that's because of the T-17 sound that you're recording on the front of the T-17. To a leader in our industry who left us far too soon, Mr. Robert Joseph Holland. Rob was truly a leader in our industry.
Jerry Jive Kirby, T-28. Which, by the way, Wild Blue Rodeo is also on the road.
I'm saying right here, take one quick picture.
We certainly are, Bill. We have a lot going on this year with Wild Blue Radio, not just with the T-28 and Trojan Thunder. Trojan Thunder will be at Oshkosh this year. We're going up to the EAA Airport. We have a 6-ship team flying on Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Greg Collier will be there with Ace Maker, second T-33, and 2-ship T-33 act at Oshkosh this year. So anyone going up to AirVenture, look us all up. We will be on the ground and in the air.
That's going to be an absolutely amazing, amazing week. Always an incredible week up at Oshkosh, Wisconsin. If you're an Airshow fan, there's no bigger place, no bigger stage. It's amazing to watch the folks up there. And of course, John, you've been out there a bunch of times.
Yeah, we've actually been going for about the past 23 years. So, yeah, well, I've been going for 23 years. Jive's been going for 20. So, but yeah, it's a great place. But there's no place we'd rather be than for Military Appreciation Month than right here at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, saluting our military.
All right, Lunar. Thank you, Lunar Sawyer, the host and the voice of Trojan Thunder.